Today's horoscope and tarot from Astrocademy, Taurus, March 17, 2022. The Sun and Jupiter are heading into alignment in your communications sector, providing an energetic boost for your personal interests, studies, and connections. The Sun spotlights your building curiosity and desire to learn, teach, and share. It can be a good time for news or information coming in that positively redirects you. New ways of communicating, connecting, and getting around can open up for you. Your mind is more willing, open, and curious than ever, and you might gain a new appreciation for things in your daily life that didn't pop for you in the past. You can find a reason to feel more confident about your ability to study, learn, and communicate. Others might be showing their appreciation for your writing, insight, work, or advice. As well, you gravitate to information that brings benefits to your life. You might also take steps to improve a relationship with a sibling, relative, classmate, or even a neighbor now. Make today all about you without needing to explain yourself. Single or already attached, the moon's journey through warrior-like Aries and your fourth house of home, family matters, and innermost feelings will not only inspire the need to retreat but also energize you from the inside out. After all, with audacious Mars sitting together with Venus in your sign, Mars also fueling today's moon in Aries, you're being encouraged to make yourself a priority, despite whether your special someone approves this message. The moon also rules your committed seventh house of significant others, so express yourself and recharge your energy. How can you stretch a dollar? With Mercury conjunct Saturn in Aquarius impacting your fiscal sector, your mind is strongly oriented to your money matters. Mercury is thinking of ways to secure the bag or better budget, while Saturn wants to add discipline to your practices. If you have any ideas to better save, spend, or even go about attaining a raise, then this transit can help you turn that idea into a game plan. You may find that talking it out with someone can help you figure out the details of potential plans. A day before Venus and Mars will return to fire things up on the income front, but will also fight to make things happen. Mercury quietly moves into his final 5 days in your income sector today. Knowing that things are set to become a lot more impassioned, today is more about having your head in the game and your feet on the ground. Your job could keep you busier than you want to be right now. Take time out for a quick call or message to that new cutie in your life. Get some space today. You are filled with a sense of power, and you need to work out what to do with this yourself, not with others. There is a lot you can do with this energy. For one thing, the physical exercise you do could put you in a trance state where you will receive important messages from your unconscious. Don't miss this. There is a lot of healing energy within you, and this transit is a way to tap that energy for present and future use. If it's been a while since you sat down and did some organization and time management, this can be the perfect day for it. This day is in the air, your ability to think and plan is greatly enhanced. Even if you think the system you currently have is fine enough, consider taking a second look. When this influence is occurring, you can spot loopholes much more readily than usual. See if there is room for improvements. In the heart of the working week, there is a lot of competition for your attention today. On the one hand, just having the moon in a fun, playful, romantic, and creatively charged part of your chart in the middle of the week could easily be ignored. Instead, as a full moon and with the moon moving towards a friendly aspect to planets on the adventurous front, that will be easier said than done. Yet at the same time, Venus and Mars continue to make their presence felt on the career front, and more specifically as they focus on where the money is. This makes a balance between work and play important. The moon might return to your romantic sector every 4 weeks, but in the lead up to tomorrow's full moon, today's romantically charged lunar vibes are becoming more potent by the hour. Meanwhile, the moon's friendly aspect to Uranus in Taurus is tapping into the laws of synchronicity, with trusting your heart and your gut potentially leading to serendipitous moments or encounters. Your tarot reading for today. The Fool, the Magician, and the Empress. You would like to tell your friends what they should be doing in their lives. You like making them open their eyes about subjects that seem obvious to you. But, have you ever thought about what they may think about your interference? Mind your own business is perhaps something they have already said to you. You bet. Telling someone what they should do is often viewed poorly. This draw shows that you sometimes interfere too much in the lives of the people around you. It may be interesting to give your opinion sometimes, but beware not to offend them by imposing your way of doing things. Each person is different and uses what seems logical to themselves. You need to use a medicine dropper when you're giving advice, otherwise you run the risk that people will get cross and take offense. That may be what has happened to you recently. The cards show a recent event during which you may have offended someone with your words. This is the risk you run when you interfere too much in other people's lives. Advise, yes. But don't dictate. Would you like someone to tell you that you don't get out enough and you should be a bit more active? No. It's unpleasant. And this is understandable. So, don't forget, and don't do to others what you don't want them to do to you. By following this advice, you will calm your relationships with others and increase your social attractiveness. Our eyes in the sky. The future seems limitless, but it requires thought and care to attain our desires. The Sun's minor aspects with Jupiter and Saturn aren't giving us the space to break through the roadblocks that stand in our way. Mars's powerful connection with Pluto and frustration with Jupiter and give us the strength to transform and evolve. Passions may get bigger and more exhilarating, which can help us set our intentions and manifest the right vision for ourselves now. Jupiter also harmonizes with Venus and shares a minor aspect with Mercury. This is a very lovely aspect that can give you the confidence to assert your emotional and fundamental needs. Whatever your dreams, this is the time to discuss them with others, even if it isn't the moment to bring them to fruition. With the right amount of diligence and care, you'll be able to bring your fantasies and desires to light. The key is to believe in yourself and your vision no matter what anyone else says. Your perseverance in making sure your dreams come true will prove all of the naysayers wrong. Others recognize our inner strength as well as our restraint now, and so we may be called upon to lead a charge or demonstrate to others how they might apply their skills to access courage. However, the same factors which cause us to feel strong and confident can be used to manipulate others if we are not conscious of the way we are using our energy. How we respond to this transit really depends on our negotiation of power dynamics. To this end, we can use our power to heal and inspire, or to manipulate and exploit, so act wisely. Following this connection, Venus in Libra trines Jupiter in Aquarius, a favorable aspect for smoothing over difficulties in relationships. This is a signature of heightened idealism, and bonds can be formed and compromises reached to grow stronger and wiser together. Though this aspect favors ongoing romantic engagements, it is equally favorable for relaxing with friends, socializing, or taking a vacation. This is an especially good influence for making investments, because we are less likely to be frivolous or to waste our resources on items that will quickly depreciate.